Alright, guess I'll start the stream. Hey Pink Fluffy, can you hear me? Shit, I gotta fix some shit. Hello. Thank you. Sometimes I have audio problems and I haven't streamed in a while. I know. I'm trying to get better at it, I promise. Alright, let's real quick, let's get some shit. Let's get some shit going real quick. Alright. Alright. I got some music in the background. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but let's hope that you do. Oh Christ, okay. So right now we're just getting this live stream going. Right here I'm working on a DTIYS, which is draw in your style challenge or whatever. I've been doing these a lot these days because I have no clue what to do on my own. So fuck it. Alright. Real quick, I need to look up a reference for a Tommy gun. Don't be scared, I just need the reference. Let's see. This one looks, that one looks okay. Maybe we'll use this one. Yeah, this one's good. And then kind of make that a little smaller and then put it to the side right here. Oh gosh, maybe a little smaller. There you go. I don't want it in the way. Let's put it right here. Alright, cool. So if you guys have any like questions that you want to ask, or you just want to sit there and chill, that's fine with me. I'll try to look at chat every now and then. I can't look at it all the time because I'm trying to focus on drawing, but I'll do my best. And if you are watching, feel free to share the live stream link so that other people can watch if your friends are interested or whatnot. Okay, so this is gonna be the sketch layer. This is an old sketch, so I'm gonna delete that. It's gonna be the color layer. Alright. Now we can start on the skin. We're gonna turn the sketch layer into a multiply layer because I like to change the colors of the lines. Well, real quick. I'm going to duplicate the sketch layer just in case I fuck shit up. Okay. Now we can start changing the line art color. Or the sketch color. Okay, it's gonna be, looks a little subtle for now. What's happening? Why is this not changing? Or am I blind? Can I not see it? Am I blind? Fuck. Hello? Oh, okay. No, I think I'm just blind. Okay. Anyway. Oh, the fucking... God! The opacity is disgusting. Okay, there we go. That's why I couldn't see it. Hey, Weeby Wee, what's going on? And yes, I thought this was a cool pose too. I'm trying to do less stagnant poses because, you know, shit can get boring if it's just like a face all the time. So I'm really trying to get more action and dynamic with stuff that I draw. Don't get me wrong, like those glamour portrait artists, they're cool and all, but can get a little boring, not gonna lie. All you see is pretty faces and shit. I'm like, it's pretty, but also pretty boring. And that's the tea, sis. I'm sorry, I won't do that anymore. Yeah, portraits all the time are definitely... They wear out. They age. Okay, that dinosaur is like a weird... kind of a weird grayish brown. So I'm just going to do like a dark brown for the outline. Yes, I do have an Instagram for my art. You can see the username for my Instagram in the upper right-hand corner of the screen that you're looking at right now. You can also follow me on Twitter if you want to keep up on the updates, like when I'm streaming or when I have new art up and stuff like that. Okay, I'm trying not to do too slow of a job. Ooh. Alright, and then his shirt looks kind of blue. I have gaming glasses on right now, so the blue light from the computer doesn't affect my eyes, but it does kind of affect the color that I see just a little bit. It has like a slight yellowish tinge, just a little bit. How old is this character? I would guess maybe, I don't know, 9, 10. Let's say like 12. Maybe. I don't know, because I don't own this character. This is from Daniel Draws on Instagram. I should have pulled up a PNG of his thing, but fuck. Yeah, they exist. They're good for your eyes. I would recommend getting some if you draw a lot or if you go on the computer a lot, so that you won't burn your eyeballs out when you reach 50. Alright. Give me one sec. Just fixing some stuff. Okay. His, trying to figure out... God, these are kind of like odd and muted colors, so I'm trying my best to... Fuck. Yeah, a lot of things are up. I'm getting a lot more followers on Instagram. That's nice. There's been a steady influx. Ooh, I don't think I like that green. I don't know if I like that green. Yeah, a very steady influx of followers nowadays. I think it's because I've been doing these draw this in your style challenges, which is nice. Okay, his shoes are kind of muted purple. Like, see all these weird colors. These are very muted and weird colors, but I can work with them, I guess. Hello, Edwin. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out some colors. I mean, I guess that's like a muted green, and that's, the shoes are kind of purple-ish, pinkish purple. Yeah, this guy uses a lot of muted colors, so I'm just gonna have to improvise, perhaps. But, alright. Okay. Alright. I think so too. This is a relatively easy character to work with, I think. It's not too complicated. Alright, this, I assume the gun here is a Tommy gun. I see the, like, what looks like a drum mag. So I'm just gonna guess that it is. It looks to be some sort of oh, sorry, I'm too close to the mic. Some sort of improvised gun. I can't really see too much detail, but I'm gonna assume that it is a Tommy gun. Fuck. If it is, I don't think I need to add this holster here. Yeah, give me a sec. I'm gonna look up a different Tommy gun reference pic because, This looks like the Mafia one. I don't want to use the Mafia one. This is like a toy one. I don't want that. If you're just coming into the stream, don't panic. I'm just looking at references of guns. Not planning anything suspicioso. This one looks good. Ew, that's like a weird 3D model though. I don't want that. God damn, I saw a good one yesterday. I shouldn't have gotten rid of that. It's so stupid. Alright, maybe this one. This one's fine. This one has a clip though. I want a drum mag. This one looks good. We'll use this one. Oops, my bad. Alright, Control N. And oh god, that is huge. Let's not do that. Alright, there we go. That is a better reference picture, in my opinion. Okay, alright. Change the outline color of the drum mag here a little bit. So this, oh no, not that. This part right here is a little brown. Handle here is a little brown. And right here is a little brown. The rest is pretty matte black. Alright. Okay, I think, oh, wait a minute. Almost forgot the dinosaur tail in the background. Okay. Color that in. You can barely see it, but I can kind of see it. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, let's see if we can start putting in some base colors now. I mean, that's a cool idea, Mr. Ben. Or, sorry, fuck, I don't have my regular glasses on. Mr. Ben. That seems like a cool idea, but I want to respect the original design of the character. So I'm trying to stick to his actual weapons that he's carrying. If I was redesigning the character, then yeah, that would definitely go for that. But we're trying to respect the original design. That's what you want to do in these draw this in your style challenges. You don't want to go too far into something different because then it won't be recognizable. And I don't want to offend the artist as well. Alright, let's get some base color down. Hell yeah. Ooh, that might be... That looks a little dark. Not gonna lie. Let's get a harder brush. When you're filling in color, I would recommend using a hard brush instead of a soft brush because you could save a lot of time. And use big sizes too. Don't be going in with a little tiny brush like this and doing this shit. Stop this. Big brush. Save time. Look at that. Look at that. I filled that in with like 2 seconds. Big brush. Big brush equals big brain. No, it's not a stupid idea. Not a stupid idea. I think I know where you like probably getting that from. Probably getting it from like Monster Hunter and shit, where they have weapons made out of dinosaur bone. That'd be pretty cool because he does have the little dinosaur head on, so it would definitely match the theme. But in this case, we're drawing somebody else's character, so what we don't want to do, turn those off. What we don't want to do is change the design too much. Like for this design, I changed the shoes slightly because these are kind of weird. These are stylistic. This whole character right here is stylistic. So there's going to be different components here and there. But this is a draw this in my style challenge, so I can be a little flexible. You don't have to draw the character exactly how it is. That's kind of boring. You can always mix it up. Alright. And these are kind of muted colors, so we're not gonna go too dark with everything. All right. This is the. Sorry if you can hear the clickety clack of my keyboard. I don't have another keyboard, so just gonna have to deal with it. Is that hair or tooth? Okay, there we go. Some hair. All right. So let's see the shoes. God, the shoe color is what's really kind of getting me. It's like a muted purple pink. Maybe like this. Does this look good? Ew, probably not. Okay, maybe a little more pink and a little lighter. Let's try that. Okay, that looks closer to the original picture. All my colors aren't going to be accurate. I don't have to be perfect, but I also don't want to be too far off. That's the thing. Right, fill in these shoes. If it's messy, don't worry about it. I can fix it later. All right. Let's see. Let's get the glove color in here. Glove color. It's a bit of a brown, don't you think? Looks like a bit of a muted brown. See, like that. Yeah. Definitely. That looks good. Oh yeah. We into it now. Fuck yeah. Might be a little dark, but I can always change it. It's all good. I realized I have made a mistake. This guy has 6 fingers, which I need to fix later on. See this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then here's the thumb right here. Not good. I'll fix it later. Always good to pay attention to little details like that. 6-fingered dude. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, and then it has like has a lighter touch right here. Add that in. Alright, his shirt is like it's a muted blue, purple kind of color. Difficult colors, TBH. Not too difficult. It's fine. There we go. Fill in the shirt. Yeah. Yeah, that's alright. I don't want to spend like all day trying to figure out colors. Alright. Now for the dinosaur. The dinosaur. He's like a light brown. Yes, bro, I nailed it. Hell yeah. Colors are a little messy right now, so I mean, with most stuff like this, you don't have to worry about filling in the lines all perfect and shit. Like, nobody cares. You're gonna clean it up later anyway. There you go. Then kind of make it a little darker on the inside. And there we go. Okay. Fill in the teeth. When you're drawing stuff like this, try not to go for like pure white or pure black. You want to keep colors away from white and black as much as possible. Like pure white and black. Because you don't know if you'll make it lighter, you don't know if you'll make it darker. And then obviously you're gonna go back and fix it anyway. But then you're gonna mess up the color inside your head. You're gonna be like, well, I should have made this darker, should have made this lighter, shouldn't have went that bright. So you see how I'm not going all the way up to white? I go like near it. Alright, fill this eye in. That's good. For the tail, like the tail and the wings, I'm gonna do the wings a little lighter because it's farther away from the viewer. Things that are farther away tend to be lighter in color. So you just need to push that away. Same thing for the tail. Maybe darker here. And then farther away back here. You know, gives it a sense of depth. Okay, I don't know what color this is. We are gonna color pick and see if that works. Ew. Nope. Alright, that's fine. Something like that, maybe. Sometimes color picking does not work. You're gonna have to guess. Alright. Shorts. The shorts look like a almost muted green. I don't know about y'all, but it looks like a muted green to me. Ooh, that's a bit dark. Does that look good? Maybe a little more into the gray and a little darker. Yeah, that looks good. Get that on. Right. Whoops. Okay. And get this little bit. Blow. Cool. Okay. He has like a... Y'all see that? You see this little belt thing right here? What is that? I'm not too sure what that is. It's like a yellow belt. Let's just put that on, right? Oh, that's a little... Ew. Brighten that up just a bit. Yeah, that's good. Don't want it too yellow. Maybe we can go a little more orange. Yeah, that looks better. Don't want to make it like a weird mustard yellow, but we don't want to make it musty orange as well. Gotta be careful with these colors. Alright. With these straps, they're kind of dark. So I'm gonna fill that in like that. Oops. This belt, make this belt yellow as well. Oops. God, Wacom drivers are so iffy nowadays. They're disgusting. I'll fix my chair. God. Okay. Let's color in the Tommy gun now. Okay, the Tommy gun. I'm not gonna go straight black. Dark gray / blue would be cool. Like that. Ooh. Just a little lighter. Just for now. Hey, Love Kid, welcome to the stream. Alright, and then the drum mag is also kind of dark color. Thank you. I assume that this kid is holding a Tommy gun because I saw the drum mag, so I was like, looks like probably not the Mafia kind with the little grip on the front. It looks more like it's meant for the field. But whatever. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna put the grip on it. This kid doesn't look like he has a grip. or at least not in the original picture. Alright. Let's put some, what color in it? I think we're gonna keep it like a dark, almost dark red kind of wood. Alright, this color, ooh, Jesus, that is dark. Don't want it dark. That's good. Okay, color that in. Color in this grip as well. Don't worry, I'm gonna fix the fingers. Just notice he has 6 fingers. Oh god. Okay. Alright. Looks good. Okay, his eyes look gray and hollow. Just gonna do that. Then his mouth is open, so I gotta fix that. Like, not in the original, I actually thought it would be more expressive if I opened his mouth. Okay. Put in some teeth here too. There you go. The socks. Okay. I'm assuming that the socks are close to white, but because this guy uses muted colors, it's gonna be a little less than white. But we're gonna base it off of blue. A lot of the mistakes that people use is they go pure black, pure white when it comes to the color black and white. So you don't have to do that. It makes things look too saturated and dark, or too light. Unless you're going for a certain kind of aesthetic, it's not really practical. Okay, let's put some... Ew, that's a little dark. Change that to pink. Yep. There you go. That's better. I'm working on some tutorials because I've been doing I've been doing those draw this in your style videos for a while, and honestly I think I might stop because they're fun and all, but you know, I need to go back to making original content. I can't be drawing other people's stuff all the time. It was fun while it lasted, but now I'm getting kind of bored of it, even though I'm doing a draw this in your style video right now. But I just like this character, so I wanted to go for it. But yeah, definitely more tutorials to come soon, more live streams to come soon as well. Okay. I'm trying to like figure stuff out, cause it's been a little hard managing all this stuff. I'm just trying to get a bigger audience at the moment, so that I actually have people to stream for and people to make videos for. It's going along well. This character is from a dude called Daniel Draws on Instagram. Some sort of little kid in a dinosaur outfit that has a Tommy gun. Kind of reminds me of if you've ever heard of that movie Tekken Concrete. Let me write it down. Tekken Concrete. That movie. If you've ever heard of it, it's pretty good. The animation's fucking insane. Never seen anything like it. It's very it's not like the most fluid animation I've ever seen or anything like that, but it definitely is very stylistic, so I appreciate it for its individual art style. Okay. I don't watch a lot of anime these days. I don't watch a lot of anime at all, actually, Because I don't know, the modern ones that are coming out nowadays are just fucking ridiculous. Whoops. Yeah, they're just... I'm not interested. Animes have full-on sentences for their titles nowadays. I'm like, who the fuck's making these? Whatever happened to just, you know, Cowboy Bebop and Slam Dunk and stuff like that? Those are good-ass animes. Now it's just ridiculous moe lolly shit. Like, where's the quality? Quality's just gone. I don't know. It seems studios make animes nowadays just to make them. Like, they have no substance whatsoever. I'm more of a cartoon person. I've always been more of a cartoon person. Like, Adventure Time, regular show, stuff like that. Like, Cartoon Network is what I grew up on. I didn't grow up on Toonami or whatever. Only animes that I fully watched were, like, Dragon Ball Z. I watched a bit of Slam Dunk. Quite a bit of Slam Dunk. Just because it was basketball. Ooh. Ooh, this one's a bit... Come on. There you go. And the most recent cartoon that I finished was Adventure Time. Like, that was a good-ass cartoon. I will never forget that show. Yeah, regular show was awesome. It was so sad. Like, I'm not gonna give away any spoilers just in case some of y'all watch regular show and haven't finished it, but the ending was, oh, super sad. Sad anime death for real. Alright. I don't know what this cloud is. Probably his breath. Like I said, this guy is pretty stylistic, so I'm trying to respect that. The thing that I have with Twitch is Twitch is alright, but I have a few problems with their platform and people that run the platform. Like the other day I saw that they were stealing content from YouTubers that didn't even agree to have their videos promote their platform, which I had a big problem with. Because, you know, as big of a platform as they are, as big of a company as they are, you'd think they'd do them the common courtesy of asking them to borrow their videos or use their videos in promoted content. But they didn't. And so I was like, wow, that's pretty scummy of them, not gonna lie. So I don't know. Twitch is a little iffy for me at the moment. Maybe it'll get better in the future. I don't know. But for right now, I don't know. I'm a little 50-50. I wasn't about them stealing content and then using it for free without paying the original uploader. So I was like, I don't know. How do I know? I follow a lot of YouTube streamers, and I follow a lot of YouTube streamers on Twitch, and some have even pointed out that Twitch seems to just go ahead and use popular streamers' content for their platform. They don't even stream on Twitch. So I'm like, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I would stream on Twitch if they were, I don't know, if they were just better about themselves and how they promote their stuff. Oh shit, that's the wrong layer. Like, I don't know if y'all know, but H2O Delirious recently had one of his content, or one of his video clips, like, just stolen. Fucking Twitch just used it in their video, didn't even ask the guy. I'm like, wow. I don't know about that, Chief. Might not be it. I'm not saying Twitch is like a horrible company or anything, but it definitely was kind of a dick move for them to just go ahead and do that. Because that's sponsored content. Like the videos that Delirious makes, those Dauntless videos and stuff, those are sponsored. Those are paid for. But when you just rip something off and then you don't pay the original uploader, then you're using content for free, which is kind of almost illegal. Maybe illegal. How would you like someone ripping off your videos, you know, and then using it to promote their stuff without paying you? That's what I'm saying. So I'm not saying Twitch is horrible, but I am saying that that wasn't a very smart move. Ooh, right. I mean, YouTube doesn't, I wouldn't say steal. Like, when you're in a partnership with YouTube, they explicitly tell you that when you have a YouTube partnership, you're going to give away a certain amount of revenue as your ads or your streams, videos, whatever, make money. That's what you agree to. That's a contract. When you enter these contracts, you should know this stuff. But yeah, so YouTube doesn't steal. They literally tell you that they will take a certain amount. That's what the partnership is. So users already willingly know that they're not going to make or they're not going to keep all the revenue that they make off their videos, because YouTube has to make money too. And I don't know about Twitch's deal, but I'm sure they do like something similar to that. They businesses got to make money. All right. Okay. I'm just adding in some secondary colors here so I can make blending a little more easier when I start to render everything. And don't get too excited, because I probably won't be able to finish this entire thing today because I got other stuff, but I'm just showing like the what happens before the magic happens. 'Cause this is what a lot of people are curious about, like, how do you get to this point? How do you get to that point? Like right now, what I'm showing you is what I go through. So it doesn't look pretty right now, but when everything starts to come together, then that's when it looks a little better. Oh god. My favorite Minecraft parody? I'm not sure what a Minecraft parody is. Like, yeah, I'm not too sure what that is. I just recently started playing Minecraft, actually. I just needed something to get my creative juices flowing again. Maybe I'll do a live stream playing Minecraft and just do like a Q&A session. That'd be cool. So I don't have to focus on drawing. I can just do whatever I want. That'd be fun. Oh, I see. I don't know. I don't really watch or view a lot of Minecraft parodies. Like, I watch PewDiePie's Minecraft videos. I think those are pretty fucking funny. Poor Sven is getting molested by creepers every episode, but still pretty funny. Oops. Okay. What I think is important is you make a swatch layer. So you see this layer at the top right here? Yeah. Make a swatches layer every time you start to render stuff. So this way you can keep track of your colors. Try to put it on a separate layer for sure. Don't put it on the same layer. So then you can just hide it whenever you want. I don't really watch a lot of Minecraft related stuff. Literally the only Minecraft stuff that I watch is PewDiePie. Maybe some Delirious or cartoons Minecraft videos. I heard Vanoss doesn't too, but I don't know. I don't know. Vanoss, I think his older videos are a lot more funnier. I do like his new content though. At least he's trying some different stuff instead of just Gmod all the time. I remember those days. Okay, are we forgetting anything else? I'm pretty much just doing shading at this point. Like light shading. Okay, and we want to establish a light source soon as well. It'll probably like come from the top. Oh god. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I almost said Bizarre Circus. Oh my god. But I try to watch some JoJo, like the Gentleman Joestar. Like I'm talking from the beginning. I've been trying to watch that right now. I'm trying to watch like a few episodes every day, but I've just been so busy. But I need to really get on that. It's a good show. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of funny and ridiculous. So I'm really trying to keep up with that. This maybe a little darker here. Yeah. Phantom Blood? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Is that an anime? I don't know. Like I said, I don't watch a lot of animes. Last anime I watched was Dragon Ball Z. I'm talking like classic Dragon Ball Z. Like Kai and the original Dragon Ball. And then I watched a little bit of Super, but I don't know. Kind of fell off from that. Oh. The first part... I'm so confused. There's so many JoJo's. There's like the Star Crusaders one, and then fucking... Is that what the very first season is? Phantom Blood? I'm so confused. I'm not good at this stuff. Danny Joestar died in 30 seconds. What? You gotta tell me that? You gotta spoil it for me? Oh, Super was for you? Yeah, like I watched a couple episodes and I don't know. Like, there's so many like weird canons in that show now. Like I don't know where the blue hair came from. What happened to the classic? Ooh, I'm turning Super Saiyan and then now I'm blonde. Yas. What happened to that shit? Now we got pink hair, blue hair. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Ultra Instinct. I don't understand what's going on. Anime's just, I don't know, dude. Too modern for me. I'm all into the classic stuff. Like, bro, I used to watch so much Lupin the Third and stuff like that. That was the shit. Now it's just absolute trash. All these modern animes with the full-on sentences for their titles. I'm not saying all anime is trash, but like the modern anime right now that's coming out. I'm just not feeling it. I'm not. Okay. Did I color in these eyebrows? Eesh. There we go. Alright, this is starting to look a little good. Yeah. So we'll probably make the light source like from the top. And I don't want to go too dark there. Old and young at the same... Bruh, I get that a lot. Because in real life, my voice is a lot deeper. But for some reason on mic, it like, I don't know, the pitch is a little higher. So what you hear right now, it's definitely a lot deeper than this. Right. Especially when I'm like gaming or something and somebody hears my voice in in-game chat, they're like, what the fuck, how old are you? I'm like, I'm young, but I'm not old. They think I'm some small little boy, and I'm like, okay, I can live with that. Right. Just adding some shade in real quick. Oh shit. Yeah, I mean, these days you gotta protect yourself. If somebody thinks that you're something else, then in certain cases you might just want to agree. Like, yeah, I'm a small little boy. I'm a small child. So leave me alone, please. Thank you. Especially for girls. It's very difficult for girls. Like in the gaming world especially. You can't say anything. You can't do anything without somebody just straight up molesting you. So sometimes you just gotta be like, yeah, I'm a boy. So, leave me alone. Thanks. Sometimes. It's sad, but that's what you gotta do sometimes. To protect yourself. Oh, thank you, Galaxy Loves. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy. Let's see here. Let's get some more color into this dinosaur. There we go. Ooh-wee. Oh gosh. Maybe just a little. There we go. Because the light is from top down, so. Fix my chair. Alright, and that looks a little disgusting. Follow that shade in real quick. Okay, there we go. Alright. That looks good. Oh shit, I forgot this was on lock opacity. Sometimes if you don't want colors to go outside of your lines, you can just press this little button right here that says lock opacity. So if you want to color inside the lines, so if you don't want to do this, then you just lock opacity. Blam. Very easy. A lot of people don't know that, surprisingly. So I just thought I'd share that little fact. Well, I'm glad you think so, Carly Monroe. I'm just myself on stream. I try not to be a different person. I'm also trying to cuss less because I have a problem. My chair is too fucking high. Alright, there we go. But you know, some people say that people that cuss a lot are very intelligent, so ha! Get fucked. I mean, sorry. Don't get fucked. Okay, let's the glove looks a little too similar to the color of the tail, so we're gonna go a little. Well shit, now that looks even more similar. Fucking hell. Maybe darker. There we go. Yeah. That is way better. Yeah. Fix that. I can't wait till we get to rendering a little bit, because, God, I need to fix this 6-finger problem. Look at this. There's 6 of them here. How did I make that mistake? I wasn't paying attention. Imagine if I was making professional art and I submit this and the guy's like, there's 6 fingers on this bitch. We pay you how much money and you put 6 fingers on this kid? I'm like, bruh, I'm so sorry. But I'm human, make mistakes. No, this is Photoshop CS6. I don't really use any other program except for Photoshop. Photoshop's the best in my opinion because it has a lot of features that a lot of other programs don't have. Like Krita and Metabang, Fire, Alpaca, or whatever the fuck, Paint Tool Sai, Clip Studio Paint, all those programs, they're great. But they don't have as many features as Photoshop does. Oh, this isn't even nearly finished yet, Galaxy. I have not drawn on iPad. I'm not too interested in drawing on iPad because ever since the Procreate program came out, all I see now is those glamour portraits that everybody does. Literally the second that fucking app came out, nothing but glamour portraits. It's super boring too. Like, there's some people that are extremely good at it, and I'm not questioning their art style or their skill, but I'm telling you right now, it's very overplayed, incredibly overplayed. People do it all the time, and like, I'm gonna spill some tea here. It's fucking tea time. It's tea time. Look at this shit. You can put whatever tea you want in it. This is tea. All right, time to spill some tea. I'm gonna rant for just a little bit. My nose is dripping because I'm too excited. Ugh. All right. So, when you see these glamour portrait artists, they tend to... Give me a sec. What the fuck happened to the music? Yes, continue watching the fuck. Alright, sorry. They tend to just do these glamour portraits, which are really good. They look very pretty. And, you know, it's aesthetic as fuck. It's nice. Very pleasing to see. But then when you draw the rest of the body, it looks like shite. They can't draw the rest of the body. I'm like, what the fuck? Their face is all pretty. Their face is all like... I'm gonna draw this on a different layer, Jesus. Their face is all like, ooh, wow, look at those dreamy eyes. Wow, look at that hair. Look at that hair. It's so pretty. Oh my god. And then when you get to the body, it's this shit. Oh shit, I don't want to get demonetized. There we go. Look. You got to know how to draw the body. You can't be just doing portraits all fucking day and expect people to be like, oh my god, you're such a good artist. Yeah, you're a good portrait artist. But when you draw the rest of the body, it looks like fucking scheisse. And it pisses me off. I'm not gonna name any names, even though I really want to right now. I really fucking want to name names right now. But I won't. There's some artists out there that do this exact same thing, and it is trash. The body is just trash. You got to know how to draw the entire body. Anatomy is super important. I can't stress that enough. Oh, well, thank you. I'm not making fun of anyone in particular. I'm just saying you have to know how to draw the body. Don't keep drawing faces all your life. You know, you can draw it every single day for like 10 years and you can be amazing at faces. But if you don't do the body, guess what it's gonna look like? You got to. I know. I fucking know. Kokutan. Oh my god. That pisses me off too. All they draw is portraits. And then when they when somebody requests a commission or something from them, and they're like, oh, sorry, I only draw faces. Wow. Wow. Is that so? Didn't know that. So yeah, that's the end of the tea. Didn't point anyone out in particular, I'm just saying. A lot of artists that do this. You just gotta work on that. My voice is already going. Okay. Just getting in some shading here. Yeah, my voice is already starting to fucking... Alright, so, in case y'all didn't see the little switch up I had over here. So this is a whole layer right now. What we did is we took the sketch layer, which was this, and then we took the base color layer, and we combined them both. So now we're painting on one layer exactly. Alright? This is, you don't have to do this, but this is easier for me. This is just a stylistic choice that I have. Oh, welcome back, Weeby. Alright, right now we're just trying to smooth shit out. I kind of want to work on the skin first. I always work on the skin first. It's a lot easier. Okay, we have our little swatch here. Put in a darker color right there, and yep. Make sure you're on the right layer. If you're drawing the wrong layer, you're fucked. The cutest boy. Oh yeah. I mean, the original character has a gun, so I was like, I put a gun. I kind of wanted to change the weapon at first, but it's best to respect the original design. Trust me. You don't want to offend the artist and be like, why did you change the entire design? I didn't ask for that. So you just want to respect what you see at first. This boy's got little chicken legs, kind of. I want to make him like slightly muscular, slightly like a lean muscular, you know? Because he looks adventurous, so obviously he puts his body through a lot. These are the kinds of things that you want to think about when you're designing a character, like especially body type. He looks like an adventurer. He's got a gun, which is highly dangerous. And I don't know if he's flying here or, you know, because it's a blank space. There's no background or anything to indicate what exactly he's doing or where exactly he's at. It's just a void. But I'm assuming he's flying because he has these little wings. So maybe it's like a fantasy setting where he can fly and shoot guns, which is fucking terrifying. Alright. Yeah. Oh, the music in the background is just this. This is from Chill Out Records, no copyright music. I just put this on in the background so I won't get copyrighted. And I like the lo-fi stuff because it's easier to work with. That EDM trap stuff I don't really fuck with. How my style is kind of like making a tensed expression on your characters. I don't think I really went out of my comfort zone on this one. It's like my individual style is just something that I'm comfortable with and that I do often, so often that I'm very used to it. I can do it very quickly, but it doesn't mean I can't draw other stuff. Definitely doesn't mean that. It just means that it'll maybe take a little longer because I'm not used to it, but it's not like I'm extremely uncomfortable or anything. There we go. Drawing tablet. Right now I use a Wacom Bamboo Pen and Touch. Like one of the more simpler versions. I used to use like a big ass drawing tablet, but honestly that one's about to go. The wires on that thing are just so disgusting. So right now I just use this. Perhaps in the future I'll get like a Cintiq or a smaller direct drawing tablet. That'd be nice. Okay, let's get these knees in here. I typically, my chair. I typically don't like cute and bubbly stuff, but this isn't that cute and bubbly. He has a gun, for God's sake, so it's not too cute. But overall, I think, you know, the little kind of very skinny body and dinosaur head. There's elements that are cute. It's not like that, you know, boba tea, fucking milk and sugar shit. So it's all good. Yeah, he has little bandages on him, so that definitely means he's out there hurting himself. Okay. Just trying to smooth out these lines. Because when you do fully rendered stuff, you don't want to have all your lines show. So let's smooth these out. My video openings. Character with the sword. Character with the sword. Not too sure what that's referring to. I mean, I don't remember 5 minutes ago, so. Was it hard for me to start digital art? It was, yeah. It's difficult for everybody. If you hopped from traditional art and then went straight to digital art, it's definitely going to be difficult. No matter what. Because it's something that you're not used to. When you're not used to something, you don't just... You either pick it up like you're a genius, or it just takes a while. Most of the time, it takes a while. Especially when it comes to switching from traditional art to digital art. How long did it take me? Years. Years. I've been drawing for 10 plus years. And I just got to this point. So, I mean, it's different for everybody, though. Not everybody's gonna take as long as me. Probably, there's some, like, 12-year-olds that draw better than me, for God's sake. I don't fucking know. It's all a matter of how much you practice, how skilled you are, how you apply new knowledge to your works and stuff like that. Alright, we want to give him just a little bit of abs. Because, like I said, he's adventurous, so we just want to give him a little definition. Not too much, because he's 12, so we're not going to make him ripped. God. Hello, you're from Brazil? Nice. My favorite animal? A Shiba. A Shiba Inu. I've always wanted to own one. I might be able to one day. The girl with the black hair and all black clothes. Oh, that was a very long time ago that I had that intro. Nowadays, I have that vaporwave intro that everyone seems to like. Like, that... I don't know. My style has evolved ever since then. I've also become less lazy, so... Digital, like, how long it took me, like, in terms of digital art, it took me definitely a long time, 10 plus years to get to where I am right now. And I started out traditionally. I never owned a tablet, didn't even know what one was, until I saw, like, other artists on YouTube drawing with a digital tablet. And back then, you kids don't know this, but back then, tablets weren't a thing, okay? They were new, very relatively new. Nobody knew what the fuck a tablet was. If you said to someone like, oh, I draw with a digital tablet, they'd be like, what? A digital what? You from the future? Where's Doc Martin? You know what I mean? So it was very uncommon back then to be drawing with a digital tablet. I'm talking when I was in like middle school, high school. Nobody knew what the fuck that was. Nowadays, everybody uses one. And it's like the easiest thing to learn, too. Not at first, but when you get used to it, you're like, oh, this isn't all that bad. Alright. Hello, K channel. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's, fix these pants. Okay, put in these folds, because this dude's like kind of... There we go. Oh, Jesus, I don't have the settings on. Brushes are a little hard. Gonna add some texture to these pants, make them a little tattered, or look a little tattered. Right now we're just going for a rough render. I'm probably not gonna finish the whole thing by today, but like I said, it's just gonna be like a process video. show you what's going on before I go on and clean up the whole thing. References should help a lot. Believe it or not, people still don't use references to this day and think that, you know, references are cheating. References are not cheating, they help. Please believe me when I say that. Let's say you've never seen a penguin before, and I ask you to draw a penguin. How the fuck would that look? Imagine that. If you didn't know what a penguin looked like, didn't know how the face looked like, nothing, and I expected you to draw a penguin. I paid you $200 to draw a penguin. And you sat there and drew some shit like this. Does that look like a penguin to you? No. Use reference. If you don't know what it looks like, just go ahead and use a reference. Don't guess. I tell that to people all the time. References are cheating though. No, it ain't. It's only cheating if you, like, if you trace a picture all the way. You know, if you got a picture of a penguin and you just completely trace the penguin without any skill whatsoever, you just straight up traced it, then that's cheating. But I'm talking if you don't know what their wings look like, if you don't know what the beak looks like, and you need to know so you can finish your drawing, then you look up a reference. A reference is so you can refer to the picture and then draw it. It is a messed up curve, yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Somebody asked you to draw a Lamborghini. Like, okay, look up a picture of a Lamborghini if you don't know what it looks like, and then draw it. So people who say that looking up references is cheating, you obviously don't know a lot about what you're doing. Even professionals look up references all the time. They make stuff that's called mood boards. So let's say I wanted to draw a little fairy character, right? And I know what fairy characters look like, but I don't really know what kind of home they would live in. You know, I would guess like a woodland home maybe, but I don't really quite understand how forest would look. You know, I can't quite draw what a forest would look like. So you look up references of forest, stuff that you like in the forest, like green forest, jungle forest. What do you want? Look up references. And with all that, then it's a lot easier to draw. Am I wrong? People just don't seem to get that to this day. So when I do commissions and some people ask me to draw something I've never drawn before, then guess what I go do? I look up references. A long time ago, well, not like too long ago, but a while ago, I was drawn to ask a horse, like a white horse that's all kind of transparent and spooky looking, and I never drawn a horse before. So I was like, okay, I'll just look up a bunch of references, pick out the ones that I like, and then go for it. And I did, and it turned out great. Now imagine if I didn't. I imagine it would look disgusting, and the person that commissioned me would get mad because they expected me as an artist to know what the fuck how to draw a horse. Yes. Do not say anything that will get me demonetized, for God's sake. YouTube is bad enough. Like, I could get demonetized for using this music, even though it's non-copyrighted music. They would just get me for it. And I'd be like, what the hell, YouTube? Let's fix this little mess right here. Weesh. Oh, I see what you did there. God damn it. God damn it, Love Kid. Okay. Clean up these wings. Trying to get rid of these nasty little lines. Ew, ew, ew. Don't forget to press save. Bruh, do you know how long it takes to make your own songs? I'd rather just use songs that like other people already made, and then like the non-copyright sound YouTube channel is great. They have tons of songs that you can use for gaming, for drawing, whatever live stream that you host. Like, they have so much. I honestly really appreciate that channel, because some people I don't have time to make my own songs, and I stream for hours. Like, I need songs that'll last for hours. I don't have time for that. Hell no. The Fat Rat got his own song copyrighted. Bruh, I swear to God, this is the problem with YouTube. I don't know who's managing the copyright office or whatever, but they need to get their shit together. Can't put up anything, dude. And how do you expect us to make content without music? It's just boring. You hum the song and you get copyrighted. Like, what the hell? Absolute ridiculousness is all I gotta say. Put some shadow in the hair here. Yeah, it's something. It definitely is something. But that's why you just gotta be smart. You know, you can't go around using other people's music, obviously, but if you have every right to use a song and YouTube tells you that you can't anyway, well then you just dispute it. Usually it gets solved. But if you just tell YouTube what's up, then they'll be like, oh, okay, our bad. But even so, like, it shouldn't be your bad. It shouldn't be a problem in the first place. Let's get some color in these cheeks. Probably gonna put some dirt on him or whatever later on, because, you know, I imagine being a little adventurer such as himself isn't the cleanest job. Okay, add some definition to his hair. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Can be a little hard to kind of get what's going on here. That's fine. There we go. Okay. He has like a little yellow smiley face or whatever here on his sweater. Not too sure how I can capture that. Let me just fix his shirt a little bit here. Like I said, this is a rough render, so not everything's gonna be clean by the time I end this stream, but it's gonna be good enough. Good enough for me to finish, and then you guys can see the final output on my Instagram, which you can follow me on. The username is in the upper left of the screen. By the way, if you don't already follow me on Instagram, you should do that, because I make art all the time. Clean that up. Ew, 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 ew. How long does it take me to finish a painting? Oh god, I'm so sorry. I clapped right into the mic. Usually it takes me 5 hours on average. Definitely 5 hours on average. That depends on how quick I am or how non-distracted I am. I tend to watch a lot of YouTube videos as I draw, so I would say 5 hours average. Maybe 8 max. You know, it doesn't take me too long, but I also I'm not the fastest when it comes to getting distracted. I need this color. Give me this color. There you go. Minecraft block picture? What in the world? Is it Minecraft month? Is that a thing? I didn't know that. Thanks for following me, love kid. I appreciate any and every follow. I've been getting a steady influx of followers, actually. And it's very nice. Mostly from, like, those, draw this in your style stuff. So, I ain't mad at all. Go. Is it a meme? Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing PewDiePie started a lot of these Minecraft memes, for God's sake. Just trying to think. Right, let's fix this shirt just a little more. Eh. There we go. Okay. Ooh, I don't think I like that. Whoops. Come on. God damn it, Wacom driver. Wacom driver's a damn mess. I would be drawing and then all of a sudden it would make like a hard line or whatever. That'd be so weird. What the? Look at that. Why does it do that? So odd. God damn it. Wish it didn't do that. Oh god. I gotta like exit out for a little bit. Jeez. Okay. Let's fix this finger problem. There we go. Now he has 5 fingers. Yay. There we go. He used to have 6, and now he has 5. Problem solved. It's all good. Make the gloves on his hand a little bigger here. There we go. Whoops. Jesus. Alright, there we go. Okay. Put on the shoes a little bit here. I wanted them to be kind of like those Yeezys or whatever the fuck. It's Kanye West shoes. I wanted to give it just a little bit of a modern twist. Not too much though. Oh god. Wacom, why you do this to me? Let's get rid of these stupid lines. Smooth them out. Alright, good night, love kid. Thanks for joining the stream. Hope to see you in the next one. Alright. Maybe we can add some sort of design on his sneaker. You know what I mean? Some sort of like... I don't know. Kind of want to. We'll leave it like this for now, though. Next stream. My streams are pretty random. I don't really have a schedule, but I would like to stream a lot more because I'm kind of done with those draw this in your style videos that I put on YouTube. They're kind of getting kind of boring for me, and they take a lot to make, so I don't want to do that really. I want to have more interaction with my viewers, so I definitely want to live stream more, but I don't know when the next one will be. But when I decide, I'll definitely announce it on like Twitter and stuff, which is why you should follow me on Twitter. My username is at the top of the screen, along with my Instagram. I also make announcements on YouTube itself, so if you guys just keep track of that, you'll know when the next live stream is. And I always make sure that people know about a day ahead. So it's not just spontaneous. I always let people know a day ahead. Oops. Oh god. Get rid of these nasty lines. Nasty. Disgusting. Have I ever thought about making a webtoon? Ay, that's a lot of work. No way. And I don't really have a cartoonish style. Like, if I were to make a webtoon, I'd want a more simpler style for sure. But right now, that is not the case. I do not have a simplistic style. Like, right now, what you're seeing, this is to respect the original style of what you see right here. Like, this is to keep it looking like he's a kid. Like, I don't want to make it too realistic, which is most of what my stuff is, but sometimes you just gotta dumb it down a bit, you know? And it's fun when you dumb it down. You don't gotta like worry about too much stuff. Yeah. Hey man, that's what you gotta do. Right. Oh god. The light source is above, so we're just putting some indication that his fingers are turned upwards. This right here. Okay, there we go. His pinky is a little long. Shorten that. Make it a little fatter too. Trying to be a little stylistic with this. Because like, while it is in my style, I did make certain adjustments. There you go. Yas. It's always nice to try some different shit, you know? You don't have to be drawing the same thing all the time. Yeah, webtoon is a lot of work. You have to come up with a different idea every day. Then you have to spend time lining it out, sketching it out. And then to save time, after you're done lining all that and sketching it, coloring it maybe, then you gotta think of another idea for the next webtoon. And you're like, fuck. I have no time. Like, it seems fun to make webtoons and all that, but at the same time, it's just a lot of work, and I don't have time for all that. And it's not something I really want to do anyway. Webtoons are not my thing. Like, if you make webtoons and you want to make webtoons, I say go ahead. bro. You do whatever you want to do. But for certain artists, we just either don't have the time or we're not pursuing that kind of thing to do, you know? It's just not what we intend to do with our art. Like for me, my ultimate career goal is to work in a video game studio and make character designs and environmental designs and stuff like that, prop design. That'd be cool. So webtoons is definitely not the way I want to go. I mean, you shouldn't let that have you lose your motivation. It's just whatever you wish to do, you should definitely go and pursue it. Like, there's no problem with that whatsoever. If you want to make webtoons, if you want to make animations, full-on movies, concept art, whatever the fuck you want to do, you do it. Nobody's stopping you. Literally nobody's stopping you. And you shouldn't let anybody stop you. Like, motivation, it's there one day and then it isn't, I understand. But when it comes to long-term career decisions, you gotta stick to it. Very important that you stick to it. We're gonna add little stitches here so it looks like it's cloth, made out of cloth. Maybe one right here too. This can be like a different, slightly different color. Add to the cartoonish effect. There you go, that's cute. More into writing. Yeah, people like to express themselves in different creative ways. So some people like to draw, so they're more visual person. Some people like to write, so they're a more descriptive person. Me, myself, I like to draw. I can't write for shit. Like, if I were to write stories, I'm not good at it. I'm just not good at it. Impossible. So if you gave me a story and you wanted me to do a character for it, then fuck yeah, I got you. But if you wanted me to write a story for a character, I'd be like, you need to find someone else. I ain't doing that. It is impossible and I'm not gonna do it. Not a writer. Oh god. Hope this drum mag doesn't give me problems. There you go. Hello, Phoenix Astra. Thank you for coming to the stream. Yeah, I'm really liking this pose. I'm really glad I chose this. Holy shit. You ever look at something and you realize how... Whoa, shit. How much you've done? I'm getting that feeling right now. We need to do something about these shoes, guys. I don't want to just leave it plain like this. I want to add a design of some sort. Lineless colors? I did do a sketch before. I didn't do line art or anything, but I did do a sketch. And then I just got rid of the lines exponentially. Fucking hell. I want a design, but I don't know what to do. Stripes maybe like this? That looks ugly. Nope. Hello, Kermit Daddy. How do I draw guns? I just look at the reference and I go. If I had to guess how to draw a gun, like, that would be AIDS. Honestly. God dang it. I want to add a pattern, but I don't know what. I'm trying to think. Maybe a small fold. I don't want to put laces because these are kind of like those slip-ons, you know, the ones that are very comfortable to wear. So I don't want to put laces. But I don't know. These are like those like Kanye Yeezys. Like, here, I'll show you. I can't believe I'm doing this. So they're kind of like these. Oh god, these have laces, but I'm talking like more modern slip-ons. So they kind of look like this. Just imagine it without the laces. But they kind of look like that. Maybe, yeah, maybe like, oh shit. Oh god. Maybe a white stripe, like a darker or lighter stripe. Like this. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. We'll keep that there for now. Program I use is Photoshop CS6. I always use Photoshop. I'm not really into those iPad Procreate apps, or I'm not really into Clip Studio, Paint Tool Studio, Metabang, Fire Alpaca. I'm not really into that stuff because it doesn't have all the features that I want. Photoshop has lots of features that you can use. But some, like, there's programs out there that are a lot easier to use, definitely, but I think for the professional field, and if you're looking to become a professional, I recommend using Photoshop. That's what a lot of studios these days use, and they recommend that you use. You don't want to walk in there and be like, yeah, I only know how to use Clip Studio Paint. Then they'll be like, okay, get out. Like, I'm not saying all those other programs are trash or anything, but I'm saying in the creative industry, unless you're working for an anime studio in which some would use Clip Studio Paint or whatever, I would not use that for a professional setting. Whoops, save. Hello, Nico. Oh god. Let's see here. Clean up the inside right here a little bit. Oh god. Yeah, so far things are looking pretty good. Oh gosh. Let's fix this mouth. Let's add that little anime fang tooth. There you go. I think I'm gonna lift the mouth just a little bit, so we're gonna move the mouth. There we go. Oh god, now I have to fix the missing paint. The only annoying thing about moving things is you gotta fix the missing paint, so it's not too bad. There we go. Not too bad. What tablet do I recommend? Definitely Wacom. Wacom is one of the best tablet brands that you can get. Obviously, there's a lot cheaper brands out there, but most often the cheaper brands don't do a lot that the Wacom can do. Wacom has a lot of pressure points. I don't know like how many, but definitely a lot more pressure points than cheaper tablets will give you. And even so, like, Wacom has $100 tablets. So if you save up your money, you want to get yourself a little Christmas gift, get a $100 Wacom tablet. It'll do exactly the same thing as the more expensive ones do. It's just more often than not, it'll just have a smaller working space is all. But, you know, if you don't want to use those huge ones, then you can just get yourself a small one. $100. Like, minimum. You don't have to be a millionaire to be... or to own a tablet. Definitely a lot more cheaper alternatives out there too. You just gotta look. Alright. Cleaning up. Like, I'm slowly cleaning up stuff. I'm trying to pay attention to what I want. Using the polygonal lasso tool to give myself some, ooh god, to give myself some straight lines. Clean up messy paint. Right. Sometimes I go in with the soft brush tool as well, or just soft brush. Kind of just go in. I'm actually gonna duplicate this layer. Just in case we mess up, I always duplicate the layer. Doesn't hurt to. Then I go in. Nice. Fuck, I should have saved that color. It was like around here. Nice. Thank you, Sugar Bunny. I wish to make art for video games professionally, because that would be awesome. That's what I'm rooting for. Yeah, that's what I'm working towards. I'm not there yet, but it would definitely be really cool if I could. Some studios that I'd like to work for are like Ready at Dawn or even Riot Games maybe. But it's kind of hard because every studio has a specific style that they like to stick to. So I'm really trying to be more flexible and practice more in doing different styles. Which is why I'm trying to get off the draw this in your style stuff. Just trying to be a lot more flexible. That's all I need. But thank you guys. Like I'm glad you think my stuff looks really cool. I'm trying. It's hard out here for a gangster. Alright. If you use a soft brush, your colors will definitely blend a lot better. Don't be afraid to use a multitude of different brushes. Trust me. Sometimes you'll be stubborn, you'll be like, I don't need to use a soft brush. I don't need that shit. And then you're gonna turn around and be like, oh my god, I should have used a soft brush. I'm a fucking idiot. But, you know, it's different for everybody. Some people don't use anything but hard brushes or but soft brushes. That's kind of the thing I don't like about Procreate artists. Like for the ones that draw on iPads, they tend to use a lot of soft brushes. And so their stuff looks really almost blob-ish, you know, the soft shadows don't really define your portrait a lot. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but you know, it's kind of hard to define the shape a lot more if you just use soft brushes. Soft brushes are meant for a certain look. But I definitely go in with a soft brush to give character I'm working on more shape. Last thing we want is a flat character. Oh god. What in the world am I listening to? What the fuck? I don't want to watch Jack Black make a sandwich right now. What in the world was that? That was odd. Sorry about that. I just literally have a playlist going on. Okay. Just defining my shape a little more with some brighter, slightly brighter colors. Literally the video was Jack Black making a sandwich. I'm like, what in the fuck is going on? And they use the background music for it. I'm like, stop. You need to stop. For all I know, I could get copyright strike for Jack Black's voice, for God's sake. I don't know. Oops. Oh, I keep forgetting I have that on opacity lock. God damn it. Okay. Everything's looking a lot smoother, which is good. This is what we want. I'm gonna fix the bottom of these shoes, because ew. Oh gosh. There we go. Then we're just kind of gonna fix them up a little bit. I'm gonna use my lasso tool to give some sharper edges. Easier cleanup as well. Fix that right there. There you go. Alright, bye K channel. Thanks for joining the stream. Sad to see you go. Alright. Just fixing stuff up. This is the boring part, yeah. The most fun part is when, well, like, I don't know. Personally, I think the most fun part is when you render. Because then you get to clean everything up. And it's very satisfying. Like, the more you go, the more you're like, oh my god, it looks so much better already. I'm cleaning stuff up. This doesn't belong there, that belongs here. Fix this, fix that. And then in no time, you're done. A lot of people think this is the boring part, though, which I definitely understand. You just want to get to the adding effects and stuff to make it all cool looking. But you gotta get the main part done first. Very important. Okay. Let's get that soft brush out again. Put this on opacity lock. How long does something like this take from start to finish? I would say a good, like, if you want everything to be all clean and nice, I would say maybe 6 to 7 hours max. If you wanted to do something really rough and kind of unfinished looking, but for stylistic reasons, I'd say maybe 5 hours. So it doesn't take too long, but definitely takes some, some hours. And yeah, I still gotta add effects, because whenever I'm done rendering and stuff, I tend to fix the color, I tend to add more items for more depth and stuff like that. So I mean, yeah, relatively fast, yes. Stuff like this used to take me maybe days to finish back then. Nowadays it takes me just a few hours, because I try not to get stuck in my own head. When it comes to stuff like this, the last thing you want to do is just be stuck in your own head the whole time. That's what a lot of artists do. They think too much. And they're like, man, this doesn't look good. Or what if people don't think that this looks good? Don't care about what people think. Just draw. There's going to be people that like your stuff, and there's going to be people that don't like your stuff. You can't please everybody. And the second that you are okay with that, you'll be able to do stuff a lot faster. Like, it's okay to have opinions from people, that's fine. But overall, it's your drawing. Alright. definitely gets better over time. Because then, like, you've already learned so much. So if you did something like this and it took you a week to finish, that's fine. And then a couple years later on, and you do the same thing, it'll only take you maybe a day or two. That's fine. Then a couple more years, it takes you a few hours. That's great. You work towards that part, which is all that matters. It doesn't matter if you finish this kind of stuff within a week, or within a few days, or within a few hours. You're gonna get better. No doubt about it, you are gonna get better. If you practice, that is. If you don't practice, then I don't know what to tell you, Chief. Alright. Should I leave the eyes hollow like that? Like, kind of spooky looking. What's that dude's name from Gorillaz? 2D? Kind of looks like 2D. With the hollow eyes and stuff, because they get no sleep. Yes, art is really cool like that, especially if you follow someone for a long time and you see their art get exponentially better every year. That is stone cold proof that you do get better. I've seen people get better within a couple of years, and I'm like, wow, I've been following this person for God knows how long, and they did something like that? That's crazy. Adding some cooler shadows. Oops. That's maybe a little too cool. Maybe a little too dark as well. Ugh, that's a little light. God. Yes, very wise words from Phoenix Astra. A lot of people don't want to believe that you do get better with practice. They always ask, what's the magic behind getting better? What do you do to get better? And I tell people all the time, you fucking practice. I don't know what else to tell you. There's no magic formula. There's no wizard that'll come to your door with 7 shorter guys and tell you that we're going to go on an adventure, and by the end of this adventure, you're going to be exponentially better at art overnight. You're going to steal this ring, give it to the Eye of Sauron, and you're going to be even greater at art. No, that's not how it works. You have to spend years to do this stuff. You think, what's his name? You think Art Germ. Like, I was mentored under Art Germ for a while when I was in Singapore. And no doubt, that dude has been doing this stuff for years. There's no way that he learned all the stuff that he knows overnight. Like, it definitely took an amount of time for him to get as good as he is. I don't know if you guys know who Art Germ is, but that dude is a god. I have his art on my wall. He's really good, like, Marvel cover artists and stuff like that. DC Universe. Really cool. There's a freaking ad on my computer. Get off. Okay. Yes, practice, practice, practice. There's just some people out there that refuse to believe that. Practice? But I don't want to practice. Well, what else? What am I supposed to tell you? Don't practice? Just believe that you're going to get better without practice? Who are you even? I don't know. People just don't want to believe it. Or they're just too lazy. Some people just believe that they will, like, I've met those kinds of people that look at YouTube videos of people speed painting, and then they immediately get really motivated, and they draw something, and then they're like, this doesn't look as good as I thought it would be, and then they give up. Like, what did you expect? I appreciate the effort that you tried, but to just give up after that? Bruh, come on. You can't be serious. Yeah. Yeah. People like that all the time. I guess some people's brains are thicker than others. Definitely. But eventually, I hope they'll get the program. Gosh, I need this to be a slightly lighter color. Okay, let's get our softer brush and get some, there we go. Oh god. Maybe just a bit darker. Save this in the swatches. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's get a slightly hard brush. Oh, not an attack on anybody. I'm just saying, like, if you don't want to practice, then you can't blame anybody but yourself when you don't get better. That's all I'm saying. Not an attack. It's just advice that a lot of people should take. Because I get DMs in my Instagram all the time. How do you get better? How do you do this? How do you do that? And I always tell them, practice. And sometimes they get mad, like, no, like, really tell me how you get good. And I'm like, what the fuck? What do you want me to tell you? I honestly don't know what they want. I don't know what they're looking for. I tell them the truth. Like, that is the absolute truth. That's how you get better, is you work on it every day for years. And you don't stop. But they get mad at that. And I'm like, okay, then don't take my advice and see where that takes you. Absolutely ridiculous, bro. Would you recommend buying a tablet with a screen from someone starting? No. No. Honestly, I do not. If you wanted to, then you can, but I think in terms of like working in the... Wait, give me a sec. Let me think about this answer. If you have the money for it, go ahead. Because those kinds of tablets are not cheap. And I think for beginners, it'd be a lot easier to go with something that's more affordable, a lot simpler to manage, a lot simpler to learn. But if you're too used to the pen on paper stuff and you really want to go for those drawing directly on the tablet kind of tablets, then you should go for it. But I don't know. A lot of people tend to begin with those USB tablets where you plug it into the computer, you look at the screen, and the tablet's below you. So if you're a beginner and you're doing digital art, maybe you could start with the digital monitors. But they're not cheap, I'll tell you that. Don't go for the cheap ones either, because they die within like a year. Trust me. Yeah, smaller working space is nice too, because you don't have to be overwhelmed by all the space that you're not using. That's what I found out when I first started doing digital drawing. I'm like, wow, this is a lot of space that I'm not using. Like, should I be using all this space? And I get overwhelmed. And then once you start doing bigger projects, you're like, oh, I can definitely handle this. So then it's fine. You know, it's just a matter of preference. If you want to use a digital monitor, go ahead. Nobody's stopping you. But for beginners, and if you're broke as fuck like me, might not be able to afford it. Those things, like the good ones, are maybe more than 500 bucks. For sure. Oh gosh, I keep leaving the freaking overlay button on. Okay, we're gonna clean up this wing because it's very sketchy and messy. Okay, we're gonna go in with the lasso tool and do that right now. Blop, blop, blop. There we go, nice and clean. Delete. There we go. Hell yeah. Yeah, tablets in general are not cheap. It's not cheap whatsoever. But I'm just telling you, they are an investment. If you are looking to do drawing as a career, and you're really serious about wanting to do like video game art or art in general as a career, get a tablet that will last you a long time. They're investments. They're not meant to be cheap. And if you do get a cheap one and it breaks a year later, then you have to buy another one. And like, that's not worth it. Gotta get one that's worth it. Before the one that I have right now, I've had another Wacom tablet that lasted me about 7 years. That one was really good, and it still worked by the time I replaced it, but it was just outdated. You know, like after a while the firmware on a tablet gets outdated and you can't really use it anymore because the computer can't recognize it. That was the only problem. Like the tablet still worked and all, but computer didn't recognize it anymore. So I was like, alright, technology changes and it updates, so you got to keep up with it as much as you can. Ooh-wee. Yeah, iPad Pro. That must be nice because holy shit. I don't really know if I'm interested in the iPad Pro. I was for a while because I wanted to draw in the Procreate app, but honestly, I like Photoshop way too much. So I'm not all too mad. Put a little thing right here, yeah. Little thing right here, yeah. Nice. Seems to be a little sight on the Tommy gun too, like right here. Gosh. I'm trying to keep everything in a common focus because I don't want to like zoom in and zoom out all the time. I know some artists that do that and they have to, but I really try not to for the sake of the stream and the video. Dollar store paper. Hey man, whatever works. Okay. I don't have too much stuff to work on anymore right now because I have other stuff to do today, so I can't be on the stream all day, but we're nearing the end very soon. I just want to get a few more details in here before I end the stream. So right now we're just gonna put this, I don't know what this is, like right here. Do you see that fucking little smiley face right there? I don't know. I'm gonna try and get that in a very muted color on the shirt. Very subtle. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too sure what it is, but We're just gonna do that real quick. Get up the shirt a bit too, just a little bit. How does one anatomy? I got a couple of tutorial videos that you can look at. I need to update them. I definitely need to make like more anatomy videos because they're outdated. But definitely got a few if you want to look at them. Because I gained so much knowledge from Singapore, I wish to share it. So I definitely wish to, oh god. Wish to make newer videos, for sure. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That looks good. Go, yeah. Ooh-wee, that looks good. How to draw faster? Practice. Practice, practice, practice. When you're learning, you're gonna be slow most of the time. Because you're trying to retain so much information at once. Your brain can only take in so much at once. Then you need to rest it, and then it'll remember what you learn. And then next time you try, you'll become a little faster each time. But that is called practice. So when you're driving a car for the first time, it's not going to be easy. Because you'll be like, what the fuck, I never did this before. I never drove a car before. But then, once you keep going at it, it becomes second nature, right? Same thing with drawing. Becomes second nature the more you do it. Double answering my... No, it's okay, Phoenix. You're actually a lot of help. Let's see here. I am almost done for today. I am just trying to get these basic shadows and shit in. I think we're going to go on the multiply layer for a little bit. Force these shadows. Multiply layer is helpful for like if I want to force shadows. Oh god. I need to clip that layer. The clipping mask helps for like let's say if I release this clipping mask, this is what you'll see. So if I did this, I wanted some shadows and I'm like, oh gosh, I'm coloring outside the lines, no. If I click this layer and I put clipping mask, then it'll clip to the layer below. See what happens? So that's a very useful useful thing to know when you're just starting out digitally. Okay, just putting in these shadows, forcing shadows. Man, don't use the multiply layer for shadows. I'll do what I want. I tend to use a cooler color for shadows as well, because it especially against warmer colors. So when the sunlight is facing you and then the shadow is also warm, it kind of makes the whole picture look warm. So I want a nice contrast. Tips on how to make your drawing less stiff. I would do life studies, you know, because in reality the body is not stiff at all. It's actually pretty flexible. You can do a lot with your body. When you study life drawings or just study from life in general, like look at people on the bus, look at people running, look at people jumping. Obviously don't stare at them, but like just do some internal studies, like, oh, that dude looks kind of cool on the bike, you know, I like his pose on the bike, or I like how that woman's walking her dog, or how the mailman's putting a package in front of my door, or whatever. Just look at how the body moves in real life, and your brain will start to understand how the body works. Like, you just have to teach yourself. You can't just guess. You have to teach yourself. You got to make the effort to be like, oh, that's how that works. you know? And once you have that down, then things will be a lot easier. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Just making some shadow adjustments. There you go. Well, thank you, Crits and Freaks. I'm glad that they do help. I try to make them so that they can help people. Like, that might not be the best or whatever, but I just pass on knowledge that I know. Fix that. Ooh, let's save. We haven't saved in a while. Save every 5 minutes, kids. Trust. Staring at the... I mean, you don't have to. I just have it there just in case you have the means to. I'm not like a beggar. I'm just like, if you want to, feel free to. Perhaps in the future. I'm trying to make myself more known because I'm lazy with the social media shit. Just bothers me. It's like more of a chore than anything, but you know, you got to. Right. Let's see. Let's add some blush in them cheeks. That's, ooh, maybe a little pinker, yeah? Erase just a little bit. There we go. I kind of want to make him look just a little tired, so I'm going to add some red under the eyes. Because I'd be tired too, jumping around with a Tommy gun all the time. Oh shit, I'm not talking into the mic. Jumping around with a Tommy gun all the time. I'm looking a little tired too, dude. There we go. Add some, oop, that's a little dark. And oop. Add a little shadow for the hair. Yeah, that looks good. Meh. How do I choose my color palette? Depends on the mood. When you start a drawing and you're like, oh, okay, I want this to look like a happy drawing or a sad drawing, angry drawing. Colors tend to help a lot with that. So let's say you want to do a sad drawing. Sad usually means like, you know, blue, a cool purple, just cool colors in general, like a gray, cool blue, cool green. When I say cool, it means more into the blue palette, you know, like it's not just blue, but it can be very cool purple. Like, so let's say you want to do sad and you want to choose your color palette. So when I mean cool, I mean more towards the gray, more towards the blue. So these are cool colors right here. And right here, these are cool colors. On the red, these are more cool colors. If you want more bright and vibrant, obviously you go over here, right? More bright, more saturated. Like this. If you want happy, you go more into the lighter colors like orange and yellow, bright green, bright blue, like a happy sunny sky. You know? This is how you choose. You choose based on mood or based on environment. So you just look at reference pictures and be like, what colors are used here? That's how you choose your color palette. You don't just guess. You gotta choose based on color and mood. Alright, we are almost gonna be done here. Not done, but like done with the stream because I have other stuff to do. Okay, that's the multiply layer. I like to keep this layer separate sometimes. I don't like to combine it all too much, just in case. But yeah, this is the multiply layer. So this is like kind of flat looking, and then when we add a little bit more shadow, it looks a lot more, it looks a lot better. So yeah, that's good for now. We're gonna add just a little more shadow here and there. Thank you, Crits and Freaks. I'm glad you think that way. I try my best. Erase just a little bit of that. Yeah, there we go. Put some shadow on the, whoops, right here as well. I will make a background. You probably won't see me finish this piece on stream, but you definitely will see the finished version if you check out my Instagram and my Twitter, which you can see the usernames at the top of the screen. Clothing can be difficult, yeah, but like I said to another user here, try doing life studies. You know, like start out nude at first so you can get a really good understanding of the form of the human body, both male and female. And then when you're confident enough, try to move on to clothing. Folds or a bitch. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Folds are a bitch. But you'll understand them, and the more you practice, the more you'll be like, alright, this shit easy. It's not that easy, but you know what I mean. Just don't be afraid. You gotta put yourself out there. You're not gonna learn if you don't just go. Clean up this part of the gun real quick. This is what is that? Oh, the shit. There we go. Erase that. I drew that on the wrong layer. Oh god. Okay. Yep. There we go. Yeah, I'll definitely clean the gun another day. Yes, oh my god, I have a Pinterest full of art tutorials as well. Because I'm still learning. I'm not like a full-blown professional. I'm still learning. I'm just a lot better at it nowadays, so I'm a lot more confident. Like, if I look at my speed paints back then, oh my god, disgusting. But now, I'm a lot more confident. Especially now that I went to school for just a year, but you know, I still went to school. It's a lot better. Learn a lot more, for sure. When did I get into drawing? Oh god. I would say 13 years ago or so. I started at a very young age. I was like 9 or 10 when I started drawing a lot. I'm 23 now. So I've been drawing a while. Okay. Very close to the end because I'm running out of things to clean up. This isn't a finishing stream. This is more of a process stream. Just want everybody to see like what I go through. Some textures in the shorts here. Maybe I'll add some rips. But for now, just kind of, whoops. Adding some texture. Because this boy looks like he's been through a lot. Look at all these bandages on him. I bet. I might put one on his knee. Put one on his knee. We need a lighter color than that. Come on. There you go. Then just kind of mute. Nice. Maybe some bruises here and there as well. Right, clean up this dinosaur just a little bit as well. Whoops, there we go. I actually really like the dinosaur. Very cute. Yay! Look at the cute little dinosaur. Oh gosh. Add a little, well, make it more sensible towards the light. There we go. Add a little bit of pink here in the eye. Oops, just a little bit. There you go. Then outline it. Ooh, come on. Yes. Yes. Oh, this is not a character that I made. This is from Daniel Draws on Instagram. I think he's like a, from what I remember, I think he's some sort of like South Korean artist. I'm not too sure. Like, I don't remember 5 minutes ago, so don't take everything I say with a grain of salt. I don't have a very good memory these days. I drink too much coffee, which I need to stop doing. Yeah. This is just a draw this in your style art challenge that he posted, so I was like, alright. Seems cool. Oh yeah, coffee is definitely my poison. If I were to die to a substance, it has to be coffee. Like, if I had to drink a whole jug of it filled with hazelnut creamer and sugar and it stopped my heart, I'd be happy. Die to coffee any day, dude. Okay, I think I'm about to end it in a few minutes here, honestly, because I've cleaned up as much as I want to clean up for today. I have other things to attend to, so I can't be on all day. But yeah. Oh, how would you guys like a live stream where I just play Minecraft and I answer questions? Would you guys like a Q&A live stream one day? Like pretty soon, maybe? How would you guys like that? Yes? Yeah, because sometimes I just don't want to draw some days, but I do feel like live streaming, so I'll probably just put on Minecraft and play with my friends or whatever, and then I can just answer questions. Yas. That'd be pretty cool. Then I can just focus on answering questions instead of getting sidetracked all the time, which I do a lot. So yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Hell yeah, I'll do that then. Okay, let's see. Yep. Definitely just gonna end it here. Alright, everybody, thank you guys for watching the live stream. I appreciate every single one of you that came to watch. I don't know if it was boring for you or not. Maybe it was fun, maybe it was boring. I'm sorry, I'm trying. But don't forget to follow me on Instagram. You can see both my Instagram and my Twitter at the top of the screen on the upper left-hand corner. Don't forget that commissions are open. You can DM me on Instagram if you ever want a commission from me. We can talk business. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Don't know when it'll be, but I will announce it a day before. So thank you guys for everything. And I'll see you in the next live stream.